Hello, Star Family. Welcome to this Pick a Card. This is about your person, okay? Whether you be in a connection or not. Most likely, this is probably going to resonate for those who are in separation or no communication, okay? But it's basically to look into what regrets your person has about the relationship or the connection that they have or had with you. Okay, so I have 4 stacks on the table. I hope you took some time to meditate on the picture clip in the very beginning of the video. If you haven't, I would recommend maybe doing that now. The stacks on the table are the same as the one in that picture clip, okay? So they're the exact same thing you see on the picture clip is exactly what's on the table. So take some time to focus on that. Choose whichever you feel drawn to the most. By all means, pick more than one stack if you feel it necessary. Okay, consider that these readings are general. They will not apply to everybody watching. I certainly wouldn't expect it to. If this particular pick a card in regards to love doesn't connect for you, you might want to check out my pick a card playlist because I have a bunch there that you could choose from. If this one doesn't connect, they are also timeless. So it's really whenever the universe nudges you to watch, that's always going to be the best time for you. There's probably a reason in there, okay? That's what I usually like to consider. That, let's say you watch this reading now, or you watch it 6 months from now from the upload date, right? There's a reason why it has come into your awareness when it does, all right? So there's a reason why. So that's why I always say, it's best to watch whenever the universe nudges you to watch, okay? Whether it be now or 6 months from now, a year from now, doesn't matter. The messages will always arrive when they need to, okay? At the right time. So that's why I say that. With a love or relationship reading, keep in mind also that roles can be reversed. There may be tidbits that would apply more for your person or towards your person than there are other tidbits in a reading that could apply more for you. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to clean off the table of the other card decks, and I'm going to get right into your reading for stack number 1. Stack number 1. Before I get started with your reading, I figured why not start you off with a song, okay? I use phone divination to try to get additional messages for your reading. I've done it in other pick-a-cards where I will use the phone for a song at the end of your reading, but I thought I would give a little bit of a different twist to this and do or pick a song through the shuffle option on my playlist here to see what messages we can get from your person, right, that maybe they wish they could say. All right, so what does your person, stack number 1, wish they could say to you in the form of a song? Now keep in mind that the title of the song might give you a direct message, and if the title itself doesn't speak to you, you might want to go and look up the lyrics for more messages. Okay, so I'm going to click the shuffle here. I'm going to get a song in regards to stack number 1, your person. What is it that they would like to say to you that they maybe don't have the courage to say to your face, right? Like, what would they like to say to you that they wish they could say? Sugar Burn by James Young. Okay, so that's the song for you from your person in regards to what they wish they could say to you but feel that they can't. Okay, so I'm gonna go right into your reading now. Okay, stack number 1. What regrets does your person have in regards to your connection or your relationship? Okay, you chose the rutilated quartz. All right, I'm going to put that over here. And let's see what regrets that they have. It says alliance, mutual benefit here. Okay, love. The 2 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. Wow, okay. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference possibly. All right, and then we have the widow. Okay, so they do have regrets. Okay, there's definitely regrets here. They have regrets about, I feel, with this alliance card, okay, maybe not being able to make a solid union with you, okay, or not being able to join together, because that's what alliance is all about. You know, you join forces, all right? You have a mutual goal, okay, or you have a mutual interest with each other, or there's some kind of affinity that brings you together, all right? There is something here in regards to the connection, and they have regrets about not making that alliance or union, or having that union with you, because I do feel with this and the love, there were common interests. You guys had an affinity for each other. There was a mutual like feeling of attraction or give and take, especially with this seduction, okay? So there was definitely love here. It was mutual. The feeling was mutual, okay, with your person. They do have regrets about the way it went down, is what I'm getting. They have regrets about the loss, okay, and how it ended. I feel like with the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands, it's almost like they had to make a choice, okay? They were at a crossroads in the connection. Maybe you felt you were at a crossroads in the connection as well. They have regrets about the choice that they had to make in the connection, okay? Because there was love here, but I feel like with the Two of Wands, they were almost like with their back up against the wall, kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. In other words, you might have given them an ultimatum with this Two of Wands, okay? But there was something in the connection that they felt they had to decide or make a choice about, and it caused them a lot of burdens, okay? With the Ten of Wands energy, they felt a lot of weight on their shoulders in regards to the connection. There was a struggle I'm feeling with this Ten of Wands, okay? There was a struggle. Maybe they were struggling in regards to what to do about the connection, because there was love here. The feeling was mutual, okay? Maybe they were stuck, like I said, between a rock and a hard place in regards to you and maybe somebody else, all right? Maybe there was a third party. Maybe there was a lot of flirtation and temptation between you and them. Maybe because they were already involved, or maybe you were already involved. But they have regrets. I feel that they could not, like, almost like come to a conclusion about what to do about the connection with you, right? They have regrets that they felt so stuck, and that they felt like they couldn't release the burden of whatever they were involved in order to pursue the relationship with you. If I was seeing pursuit here, I would like to have seen more like a Three of Wands, okay? But it feels like they couldn't get past this energy here where they had to decide. So it's almost like I'm at a pivotal moment. I'm at a crossroads. I have to decide, am I going to choose left? Am I going to choose right? But it's like they couldn't make a decision, in a sense. They couldn't release whatever it was that was weighing them down in order to help them make a decision, okay? There was a lot of baggage. I feel like they had a lot of baggage, whether that be in circumstance, okay, just their environment, maybe the situation that they found themselves in. They had a lot of probably emotional baggage, maybe from previous relationships. It's like here was this mutual love, but they were feeling stuck about how to move forward with it in some way. Like I said, mutual attraction, flirting, okay, maybe you guys hooked up. Maybe you were the temptation in their eyes. Maybe there was someone else that you didn't know about, possibly also. There was something that got in the way of the connection. Something or someone that got in the way, and it caused you or your person to walk away. Okay, but just because they walked away does not mean that with this card that they weren't feeling the pain of that loss, because it looks like definitely they struggle to release the memory of you, and they regret the decision that they made in regards to you, okay? I feel like with this, they feel like they made the wrong choice. They're mourning the loss of your connection together. All right, so your person definitely has regrets. They regret not choosing you. They regret not releasing the baggage, whether that be emotional baggage or physical circumstances that would have allowed them to be with you, okay? Because there was mutual love here, mutual attraction. There was chemistry for sure. But their regrets are of not doing what they needed to do in order to choose you in the connection. You know, and if it's not a third party, a physical person, then it could have been a situation. It could have been a circumstance. It could have been, you know, money, addiction, you know, any anything that would get a career even that could get in the way of actually helping them choose you. Okay, that's the vibe that I'm getting. And if you hear noise, it is so windy outside, by the way. It is very windy. So I feel like they are stressing, you know, still stressing out over this, haven't really been able to forget you. Okay, because the widow struggles to release and let go of the memories. Okay, I think with this widow card, this is their subconscious still holding you, you know, holding on to you in some way, but they chose wrong, or they chose the wrong thing over you, and they have to live with that now with this 10 of Wands. Okay, they have to live with it. They have to live with the regret and the loss now. Okay, so definitely having regrets over the connection, because I feel like they did love you. So let me, and I hope your song resonates with this reading. You got Sugar Burn by James Young. I've heard it a few times. It is on my playlist. Basically, his whole album is on my playlist. But that's one song I'm not 100% like majorly familiar with. Okay. So let's see what we got here for messages from your person. Okay. What regrets do they have in regards to the connection? I got a new bag because it fits more. Okay. I know one of you suggested I get a bigger bag, and I did that. Thank you. To hold all of them, because they were getting jam-packed in there for a while. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? One card. No one compares. Okay, so no one compares to you. Yeah, they have regrets. And whoever they chose or whatever they chose over you, they don't compare to you. They don't even hold a light to you. Okay, number one, people. Stuck. Okay, we did say that. They felt stuck. Okay. They felt stuck. With that crossroads, they were stuck. Oh, you are their sweetheart, okay? Maybe that was something they used to call you. Maybe they think you're a sweetheart. Song lyrics, damn it. Look at that. Isn't that funny? So please do go look up the song lyrics of the song that you got at the beginning of your video, okay? Please look up the lyrics, because this is probably confirmation saying that there's something special in that song. That needs to be shared with you. Okay, so let's get one more. Thoughts. Okay, you are on their thoughts consistently. Okay, you've never left their thoughts. I am going to grab one more. Okay, your voice. All right, your voice. There's something about your voice. Maybe you used to sing. Okay. Maybe they like your singing voice. I don't know. Something about your voice. They miss your voice. And they think about you all the time. All right. They do feel stuck. They do definitely feel stuck. All right. In the connection, as you know, maybe the connection is stuck. Okay. I'm going to grab one more right now. Oh, no. Did you tell them no? Is there something that you said no? I feel like this no is basically saying sticking, or not sticking, like sticking to your guns, I guess, or putting your foot down. Maybe you put your foot down in the connection, right? Maybe they asked you to choose something or decide something. Maybe you said no. All right, so that's a possibility. Or they said no to you, technically, because it looks like they chose another path, all right? And they're having serious regrets about it. So stack number 1. This is your reading. I hope it connected for you. If it has, please do let me know in the comment section down below, okay? Sending much love. All right, stack number 2. I'm going to choose a song for your reading, okay? That would maybe provide additional messages from your person. I've done it in other videos where I've pulled, you know, the shuffle play at the end of the reading, but I figured, you know what, let me just do it now in the beginning of the reading to see how it plays out. So I have the shuffle here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press here, all right, the shuffle option on the phone to see what song we can get from your person. Now, the title of the song down here, okay, might be the message front and center, or if the title of the song doesn't resonate for you right away, what I would recommend is honestly at the end of your reading, please go look up the song lyrics, okay, for additional messages from your person. So basically, I want to know, what does your person wish they could tell you? What is it that they wish they could say to you that maybe they don't have the guts to say to your face, or, you know, present to you? Okay, so stack number 2, people. What does your person wish they could say to you? Okay, Bottle Tops by Ritual, and I know this song, and it's a very good one, okay? This is kind of like one of those twin flame songs, all right? So I would honestly look up the lyrics to this song. This song is no joke, okay? So I'm going to push the phone aside, all right? And I'm going to pull your cards out. Okay, right stack now. Number 2. You chose this fairy stone. Isn't that cool? I'm going to put that over here. What regrets does your person have about your connection? Subversion, tranquility disturbed, it says. Okay. Exploration, the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future with you, maybe. Okay, and then we have the Wealth card. All right, so subversion, okay, it's basically, it talks about undermining a situation, okay, lessening, like kind of lessening or diminishing a situation, right, like dwindling it down to almost nothing, all right. And this exploration, it's almost like, man, okay, I'm getting the vibe with this subversion card, okay? When I think of like the diminishing, I feel like the connection was diminishing little by little over time. I guess that's kind of what I'm feeling about this. It's like here they were exploring themselves or the connection with you, okay? They were exploring, maybe it was a new connection, all right? But I feel like they were exploring the connection, right, with this card, and then little by little something got lost, like something started to diminish, something was, I don't know, undermined in some way, okay? Like there was a, I'm hearing like a challenge. I guess that I'm getting that from the 7, right? There was a challenge to the connection, and it was the obstacles. I'm hearing the obstacles, the challenges, and all the maybe ups and downs of the connection that caused it to be undermined in some way, okay? I feel like they were willing to explore the connection. They were trying to, maybe you were trying to explore the connection too. But something, like, I feel like they regret the way that it's almost like the way that it diminished, okay? Like that's the vibe I'm getting. They were exploring the connection. They were trying to understand how they felt about you. And they regret the way that it slowly started to erode or diminish itself over time. It dwindled, like the connection got dwindled down to nothing almost. And there was like almost like nothing left to save. So I feel like they regret not having salvaged the connection or fought for the connection with the 7 of Wands in some way. 9 of Wands does talk about fear and trepidation, paranoia. Sometimes this card will come up when, someone has their walls up, okay, and struggles to let them down in a connection, in a love connection especially, okay, especially. So I do feel like somebody had their walls up. Somebody was scared to explore even, okay, or they tried to explore it, but it's almost like their own fears got in the way of maintaining the connection, and they regret that, okay? They regret letting their own fears explore the connection in depth or fight for the connection the way that they could have, all right? It's like their own fears undermined the connection, all right? Made them feel powerless, okay? They couldn't stand in their power with the 7 of Wands in regards to the connection, all right? I feel like they had past or previous wounds that didn't let them get comfortable enough, all right, or vulnerable enough to explore the connection the way that they could have. And then we have the separation. They're sad. They're missing you. They're thinking about you all the time. They're yearning for you, okay? But they struggle to make, it feels like they struggle to make solid connections because they allow their own fears of vulnerability, okay? They allow their own fears of vulnerability to undermine the connections that they make, okay? To the point where it's like their own demons dwindle or diminish the connection down to nothing, to the point where there's nothing left to fight for, okay? It's like they self-sabotage. This is what I'm getting. So they have regrets of the way that they allow themselves, their fears, their worries, their walls to sabotage their connections. Okay? I'm really getting this strongly with these cards up here, because what's crazy is I feel like you were trying to shower them with love, right? And don't mind the nudity here. I feel like you were trying to shower them with love and abundance, and, you know, show them love. Do you see what I mean? It's like you were trying to show them love, but they didn't know how to receive the love and the abundance that you were trying to shower onto them, right? It's almost like it almost feels like they didn't think that they were worthy of it, right? Their own fears prevented them from seeing their own worth. All right? It's like they regret not seeing your worth as well. They regret not realizing that you were trying to shower them with the love that maybe they needed to find in themselves. All right? Like they didn't know how to accept the love that you were showering onto them. They didn't see your worth either. And it's like they wish they could have fought for the connection. They wish they should. It's almost like I wish I could have fought for the connection. Basically, that's what I'm hearing. I wish I could have fought for the connection. I wish that I didn't allow my fears of intimacy to ruin or diminish or undermine the connection. I was trying to open myself up to exploring the connection with you, and I messed it up. I ruined it. I let my fears ruin the connection, okay? I feel like I'm channeling somebody's divine masculine or feminine right now, okay? They are sad. They are missing you. They're constantly thinking about you. They are regretting the separation. They see your worth now after all this time has gone by, okay? They see your worth. They regret not fighting for you. They regret allowing their fears of intimacy and their own ego ruined the feelings that they were beginning to explore with you, okay? They are, I feel like with this, it says tranquility disturbed. Yeah, they're definitely disturbed about this, okay? They're not sleeping. I feel like sleepless nights coming from this, okay? You shook them up in a way, okay? And the feelings that they were exploring with you, it scared them, all right? It's almost like you were shaking up their peace of mind with the feelings that they were feeling for you. Okay? It disturbed them. They didn't know how to handle it. Okay? They didn't know how to handle the feelings that they had for you. Like, they were minding their own business, and then one day they realized they started to have feelings for you. You know what I mean? And it just shook them up. Okay? You left them shook. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. They regret not showering you with the love and attention that you deserved. Okay? They do regret that. They wish they could have fought for it. They wish they had the strength to fight for it. They wish they hadn't let it go or allowed the connection to diminish the way that it had. They are truly disturbed by this now, okay? Looking back on it is what I'm getting. Had they had the courage to explore the connection further, you know, it's almost like the shoulda, couldas, and the wouldas is what I'm hearing. They wish they would have had the courage to explore the connection further and not let their own demons ruin what was developing between you, okay? So I'm going to grab little messages from my bag here, okay, to get more messages, okay, in regards to what regrets they have in regards to you, the relationship, the connection. Let's see. Please don't hate me. Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes me feel sad. Please don't hate me. Okay, they hope that you don't hate them after the way it went down, all right? Okay, stack number 2, people, I think this is a message for you. It says your spirit guides are protecting you. Okay, they are. They're looking out for you. Maybe protecting your person too, or the connection in some way. All right, I don't know. You let me know how that resonates for you. So let's grab another. If I could get it to separate, they're like kind of stuck. I get very nervous around you. Okay, so that really does make sense with the Nine of Wands, okay? That really does make sense with the Nine of Wands. Like you made them feel, like you disturbed their peace of mind, okay? Like tranquility disturbed very much aligns with I get nervous around you, okay? So your person gets nervous around you. You give them the butterflies. All right, let's see what we got here. Secrets. Okay, so maybe they had secrets, maybe from their past, that they didn't, or they were afraid to share with you. Maybe they had things that they couldn't reveal to you. Maybe those things actually helped, you know, those things that they were keeping from you maybe helped undermine the connection as well, which is unfortunate. All right, so let's get some more. If I can get them. Like I said, they're stuck. Risk. Yeah, they struggle to take the risk with you. Like I said, they struggle to be vulnerable with you. Whenever, you know, you're in a love situation, okay, it is a risk. You risk your heart, right? So I do feel like they were afraid to risk their heart or take that leap of faith with you. They're regretting it now, though. Cutting energetic cords. Okay, so I have to wonder if you are trying to cut energetic cords with them. Okay, if your person is awake or woke, okay, they might have been trying to cut the energetic cords with you also, but I honestly don't feel like that has been easy for either of you, because we have this, it's saying yearning, thinking about you, missing you. You're still sad over them. They are still sad over you, okay? So I'm going to grab one more. Someday. Oh, maybe they hope that someday they can be with you again, okay? Or maybe they can rekindle the connection with you or connect with you or talk to you someday. That's what I'm getting. Someday, okay? So someday, they hope that someday they can maybe fix this or have a second chance, okay? That's what I'm getting from this reading for you. So stack number 2, this is your reading. I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to get to stack number 3. All right, stack number 3, I'm going to pull a song for your reading. Prior to reading your cards. Now, I want to use the shuffle option to get more messages from your person, okay? So what I do is I click the little shuffle whoop, button, okay, like that, basically to get additional messages in the form of a title of a song, okay? Or when you're done watching the video, you could always go look up the lyrics for additional messages, okay? So basically, I want to ask the shuffle, what does your person wish they could say to you but maybe doesn't have the courage to say, okay? So for stack number 3 people, what does their person wish they could say to them, okay, that maybe they don't have the courage to say to their face, okay? So what do they wish they could say to them? It says wild card. Okay, wild card, Mickey Valen Feli Ferraro. Okay, I'm not familiar with this song. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it's on my playlist, I've heard it at least once or twice. Okay, I have like over 500 songs or more on my playlist, so you could look this one up and see how the messages apply. Maybe the word wild card. I think I know how it goes. Yeah, I do remember that song. It's funny how it just got triggered in my memory. So I would look this up and get additional messages from the lyrics, okay? Because this is basically something your person wants to share with you. Maybe they don't have the courage to say up front or to your face, okay? That kind of thing. So I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to get directly to stack number 3. I'm going to get to your cards. Stack number 3, you chose this beautiful strawberry quartz, okay? Let's see, what regrets does your person have in regards to your connection with them, okay? Oh boy. All right, we have curse, ill aspect, okay? So there's some kind of negative situation maybe that happened between you. Maybe they feel cursed in regards to you. It says lethargy, okay? So lethargy is all about, you know, basically inaction, all right? Not taking action. So I'm feeling like they regret not having taken action, or I heard done enough, okay? Like they didn't do enough. And they might be going through something, all right, with this curse card. They feel cursed in some way. All right. All right, this is weird, but I'm just getting the vibe that, because whenever you think of like somebody cursing you, okay, or put a spell on you, okay, I'm getting the vibe that they feel that you put a spell on them, or that they're cursed, or they feel cursed by the connection. Maybe, okay, I don't know why this is feeling really weird. It's almost like they can't escape you or the connection, okay? Because if you look at the imagery, you have all these little pixies like poking at him. Maybe they feel like an ass. I mean, oh, I shouldn't have said that. YouTube's probably gonna not let me monetize this. Maybe they, well, that's not a bad word, okay? Maybe they feel like a donkey, because they did wrong, okay? They feel stupid. I feel like embarrassment. I feel like these wicked little elves here or pixies are poking at him. He can't get away from you, can't get away. Maybe he or she can't get away from you or the connection, okay? It's constant. It's like the universe nags your person about you, and they feel cursed, like they can't escape it. Maybe they see your name everywhere. Maybe they see things that remind you of them. Maybe they hear music that reminds you of them. They cannot escape the connection, okay? Yet at the same time, they're disturbed by the connection, yet they don't do anything to resolve it or take action toward it, okay? Because that's what this is all about, this card here. All right. Let me see what else we have. We have the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Holy cow. It says kisses, unconditionally loving, giving, and receiving affection, falling in love. And then we have sorrow. Okay, so definitely right here shows you that your person has some serious regrets about this connection. It's like, what I'm getting from this is they can't escape the connection, yet they're not doing anything to move it along, to help it. They're not taking action toward it. I feel like they have something going on in their life that prevents them from doing it, right? I feel like they can't escape the connection even if they tried. It's like the connection nags the heck out of them. Yet they are stubborn, I feel, with this card, and they're not taking action. It's like a lack of enthusiasm too, you know? Like no motivation. They have no motivation towards a connection, even though they can't escape it. Even though they feel like, oh my gosh, you were their 10 of Cups. It's like you're the one that got away. That's what I'm getting from this. You're the one that got away, yet they don't have any motivation to come for you. So they live with this. Okay, they live with it. It's not easy. They live with the connection even though it drives them crazy. You're the 10 of Cups that got away. I feel like they had this commitment with you. Maybe you wanted this with them, and I'm getting the vibe that something went down. Some kind of truth came out. All right, with this Ace of Swords, clarity, insight, understanding, some kind of truth was revealed. All right. And it caused stagnation in the, I'm feeling stagnation from this lethargy energy, and I'm feeling the negativity coming from this ill aspected card of the curse. So I feel like some truth was revealed to cause stagnation in the relationship or to keep it from progressing, okay? Or kept it from solidifying the 10 of Cups and having a new start with you. All right, that's what I'm getting from this. I feel like you were their 10 of Cups. You were the 10 of Cups that got away. Maybe you learned something about them or the connection or the situation that revealed a lot of truths to you. And maybe you packed your bags and you left, or maybe they packed their bags and they left. Somebody might have a drinking problem too, okay? Because look at his bottle of rum. It does say rum on there. Or what does it say? It looks like it says rum. Yeah, it looks like it says rum. All right, they might be in their cups. They might be drinking. That reminds me of that BB Rexa song. I think it's I Can't Stop Drinking About You, right? So that's another song for you because that came to mind. But honestly, it looks like somebody packed their bags and left, and they regret leaving in some way, or they regret the way that the separation happened. I feel like you probably unconditionally love them. Okay, maybe they were falling in love with you. They were falling in love with you, or they are in love with you. I definitely feel there is a separation here, and it's because of this. It's like this nagging feeling. So even in separation, they have this nagging thing where they can't get away from the connection. They can't get away from you. They cannot forget you. Okay? Yet they fail to do anything to come after you and get back the Ten of Cups or the commitment that was lost. Okay? There was love here between you. We see that in these two cards. All right? There was definitely some love here. Lots of it. Lots of affection. You both fell in love. But something happened to reveal some kind of truth. Okay, maybe there was a form of communication that came through to reveal some things. It provided an enlightening moment. And it's like, it probably went downhill from there. And then the connection was lost. And now you're both feeling sad, mourning the loss of each other. Somebody's drinking a lot, okay? But the other person is left drinking while the other person is moving on, I hear. Look at the packed bags, okay? Look at the suitcase. Somebody packed their bags, and once they learned the truth about a situation and just left, okay? So, but your person definitely does have regrets, okay? They are regretting that some kind of truth was revealed and that they lost the Ten of Cups that they had with you. Okay, maybe you still send them love at a distance. Maybe you're hoping that they come out of this energy and finally take some action. Okay? But there's lack of ambition here to resolve the connection or help it or heal it. That's what I'm getting. It's like, if you're so sad about this connection, if you regret losing somebody, why wouldn't you man up or woman up, okay? Put your big girl panties and big boy pants on and own up to the reality of a situation, okay? And salvage it. Try to save it. I guess that's what I'm feeling. Like, your person has no motivation to try to save this, even though they know something went down to ruin it, and there was some truth that was revealed to make someone choose to get up and go, okay? But they are still sad about it. Like I said, they might have some addictions, or they might have some problems. They might feel cursed in a way, or they have some really heavy shadow aspects that they're struggling to break themselves free from, and that could possibly be why they don't come after you as the Ten of Cups. All right. I feel like your person regrets being lazy about the connection. The reason why I say that it could be struggling with some shadow aspects because of, you know, this card here, and you know, somebody might have codependency on not just you, let's say, not on love or relationships, but on other substances. All right, so somebody might have a substance abuse problem. That could be why they're drowning in that energy. Okay, they're drowning in that energy, and it prevents them from taking action on the connection and getting this back with you. Okay, and I feel like this is you still sending them love at a distance. Okay, this is you still unconditionally loving them, even though they might not be with you right now. Okay. So I do feel like they're struggling with something, and I feel like they regret letting that shadow aspect get in the way of winning you back. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Or having a new start with you. Clearing the air and having a new start with you. They're failing to do that, okay? They're failing to clear the air with this Ace of Swords and provide, I'm hearing, provide you the closure and the truth that you need in order to heal the connection and win this back, okay? So they're stuck in their own self-pity, wallowing in the fact that they messed up, okay? That's what I'm getting. But yet not doing anything about it. It's like, pick yourself up, you know? Pick yourself up. Handle it. All right? But I don't think your person is it's like, I'm always getting the vibe, I don't feel your person is mature enough to do that. Because they know it's going to take work, and they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the self-work, okay? So, let's see what we got here. Rude awakening. Okay, so they had a rude awakening about you, about the situation, okay? And that would definitely, like I said, with the Ace of Swords, somebody had a rude awakening. The truth gets revealed with this, okay? You finally get your moment of clarity and understanding. A lot of things get revealed with this. All right, so somebody had a rude awakening. Somebody saw the truth. The space between us. Okay, so there's definitely space between you. And I think the space between you feels like a curse, okay? It feels like it's killing them. That's what I'm getting from this. There's so much space between you right now. How do you get that back? You know, like that's the vibe. And they regret it. Like they don't even know how to get it back, all right? Opposites. Okay, so you guys might totally be opposites, you know. You're one way, they're another, and it's just like, where is the common ground, right? Complete opposing forces between you. Oh my gosh, I still remember our first kiss. What? Okay, there you go. Confirmation, more confirmation. They still remember your first kiss. Like I feel like they can't escape the memory of you. All right? No matter how much they try, they're constantly reminded of you. Bear with me. I love you. So your person loves you. The person loves you. They regret whatever it was that got revealed or whatever rude awakening happened. I think that rude awakening probably made somebody leave. Oh, okay. So maybe that was the truth that got revealed with the Ace of Swords. Okay, maybe there was a third party. Maybe they lost the Ten of Cups with you because of this. And it wasn't, if it's not another person, then it was definitely a situation or a circumstance. Could have been a substance abuse issue. Okay, that maybe got in the way. Let's find one more. Breadcrumbs. Okay, so maybe your person was stringing you along at first, giving you only breadcrumbs. All right, I could definitely see that with the lethargy card, like no motivation, no action, not really giving as much as they could have to the connection. Okay, that's why it says giving and receiving. Maybe they were only giving you breadcrumbs. Okay, but I feel like they regret it now because they realize a little too late that you were or are the Ten of Cups to them. And maybe they had that rude awakening now. Okay, maybe they were giving you breadcrumbs because there were other people involved in the situation, the third party possibly, or because they had other circumstances that were draining them of energy or attention from you. Okay, like it was taking the attention away from you, whatever they were dealing with. But I feel like they had a rude awakening in regards to you, and they regret it now. They see that you were the Ten of Cups. They weren't appreciating that enough about you at the time. Now, a little too late, they realize they love you. Okay, I love you. There's so much space between us. All right, it's basically like, I feel like this is saying, I'm sorry I left you only, or gave you only breadcrumbs. You deserved more than that. Okay, so stack number 3, this is your reading. I'm going to leave you here. If you feel connected, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, stack number 4. I have the phone here, and I'm going to use this to give you additional messages in the form of a song, okay, for your reading. Normally, I would have, in my other videos, I have used the shuffle option for additional messages. And I usually do it like at the end of the reading, but this time I figured, hey, why not just do it in the beginning and see what happens? So I have my phone here, and what we're going to do, stack number 4, is we're going to ask, what would your person, what do they wish they could say to you that maybe they don't have the courage to say to your face? What is it that they wish they could say? Okay, and I'm going to click the shuffle play here, and it'll give us a title down here. Now, the title itself might be the message, itself, or if it's not the message right off the bat with the title, then I would highly recommend going to the song, okay, in Google or something like that, looking up the lyrics to get additional messages from your person, okay? So stack number 4, we're going to ask, what does your person wish they could say to you that maybe they don't have the courage to say, okay? What do they wish they could say to you? Love drunk. Oh, that they're love drunk over you probably. Okay, this is by Sophie Francis. I would recommend, highly recommend, looking up the lyrics of the song for additional messages from your person. Okay, I'm going to put the phone away, and I'm going to get to your cards now. Okay, stack number 4. You chose this gorgeous labradorite. All right, so let's see. What regrets does your person have in regards to the connection? Cultivation, achieving refinement. Okay, we have sacrifice, the Fool, the 6 of Wands, the Page of Cups. Okay, so you had 3 cards fall out for you. We have karmic relationship. It says fleeting, a relationship that's fleeting perhaps. There were triggers. Maybe there's turmoil, resentment, lessons to be learned, letting go, loving you. Okay. And then we have the gift, all right, which a lot of times whenever I get this card, it does speak of like a surprise, all right, being presented to you, or something being delivered, or a message being delivered to you, okay? And yeah, there seems to be a theme here with messages, because we have the Page of Cups, right? And then we have a package being delivered with the gift, all right? So, as far as regrets, all right, I feel like, well, I'm feeling something here with the sacrifice. It's almost like either they didn't sacrifice enough, or they had to sacrifice you over something else, okay, in regards to the connection, and that's the regret. All right, but we have this cultivation card, and it's like, whenever you cultivate something, I think of like gardening or, farming or whatever. It's like you're trying to develop something. You're trying to create growth, okay, towards something. And you put a lot of work in regards to that thing that you want to see cultivated or grow, right? Trying to achieve something. Create something even. So I'm getting the vibe that they regret not developing something with you, or not cultivating the relationship or nurturing the relationship in some way. I feel like they made, maybe they didn't sacrifice enough to make it work. All right, is what I'm getting from this. Maybe you sacrificed a lot to try to make this grow, to make this work, to make this develop between you. Okay, you were trying to cultivate the relationship. You were trying to make something of it. But I feel like they didn't give enough. Okay, they didn't sacrifice enough. I feel like they regret not having done enough, all right, to evolve the relationship or develop it into something more. All right, we have the Fool. So I'm looking at this like this might have been a newer relationship. Maybe you were just starting to get to know each other. Maybe they didn't... I feel like your person probably didn't take enough risks in regards to the relationship, and they probably regret that. Okay, they regret not taking a leap of faith with you, perhaps. Not taking enough risks. They weren't willing to sacrifice some things on their end in order to make the relationship grow. I think that's wax. Wax. They didn't sacrifice enough to make things work in the relationship, okay? They weren't willing to sacrifice things to make it work. I think they regret not doing that, though. Because they could have had, yeah, they regret not having success with you, okay? Because we have the Six of Wands here. I feel like you looked up to them, or you admired them. You know what? I'm getting the vibe of, like, sometimes love isn't enough, you know? Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting from this. Like, there was love there, okay? Because we have the Page of Cups, you know. We have it here. So somebody was trying to offer love, but somebody felt like it wasn't enough to make it work, all right? Pages are brand new energy. The Fool is brand new energy. So I'm getting the vibe that this was something new. This was a new relationship that you were just getting off the ground with each other. I do feel like that maybe there were some obstacles in the situation, okay, that you guys were struggling to overcome. I'm getting the vibe that somebody wasn't taking the initiative or putting enough effort into the relationship to actually overcome the obstacles. Because whenever I look at the Six of Wands, I do think of triumph over adversity, okay? So it's like, why, if the relationship had the ability to be victorious, okay, if there was the ability to have success, okay, why wouldn't you put enough effort in? Why wouldn't you sacrifice the things that you need to sacrifice to cultivate the relationship and make it successful? Do you see? Or help it evolve and grow and to develop into something more than just a page or a fool, okay? Because a page, you know, it's like this potential, right? So whenever I see the Page of Pentacles, maybe they are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, that slipped, okay? So maybe they were a Page of Pentacles, but whenever I see a Page of Cups in this case, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be your person, could be you. But I get the vibe with the pages, okay? They have the potential, the possibility to become so much more than this energy, okay? They could literally become a king, okay? And it's like, whenever you get this in a love reading, okay, it's one of those energies where it's like, this is a relationship that's starting to evolve, starting to learn, starting to grow, just getting their feet wet. You're learning about each other. It has the potential to become solid or something more than a page, okay? Okay, it has the potential to be so much more. And especially if there's love here. Okay, so definitely with the Page of Cups, there was romantic feelings there, okay? It was just starting out. You guys were just starting your journey together in the relationship. But there were obstacles that needed to be overcome. All right, and because the relationship probably was so new, it struggled to overcome that and find victory in the situation, okay? That's what I'm getting. I do feel like your person maybe regrets not communicating more of their affections. All right, pages are communication. They deliver messages, and a lot of times it's a message about love and feelings and romance, okay? I do feel like with the gift card, your person struggled to open up, like this box. All right, they struggle to open up. They regret not opening up themselves, or not allowing their feelings to be shown or revealed to you. Okay, I feel like you're the person here opening the box, and you were hoping that they would open up to you and reveal and communicate how they really felt. They weren't willing to sacrifice, kind of like sacrifice their comfort zone, okay, in order to have success with you. All right, maybe that was the obstacle. The obstacle was them not telling you how they felt. All right, and I do feel like they regret not telling you, not sharing that loving communication with you, not revealing themselves with you. Okay, they regret that. They regret not making the sacrificing their ego, in other words. That's what I'm getting from this. They regret not sacrificing their ego to share their feelings with you. Because to share their feelings, to open up, makes them vulnerable, right? So they regret not doing that. And they weren't willing to sacrifice their ego to embrace the relationship and have success with you, okay, and have it develop and grow into something more solid than a fool or a page, right? They weren't willing to risk their heart to have this grow, all right, and open up. They weren't willing to risk themselves and open up and reveal themselves to you in order to have success with you, and that's what they regret. Because the relationship had so much potential to become more and be cultivated into something beautiful, okay? But they weren't willing to take the risk to have that success with you. Now, it says fleeting and triggers. So I feel like the connection, the love that they were starting to feel maybe triggered them in some way. All right. It triggered them. It brought them some lessons, I feel. Maybe you learned from the connection now that it's, you know, you're no longer together, or that you had the experience. Maybe there were a lot of things learned in this connection. Okay, things that maybe only as time has gone by is what I'm getting from this, that they learned, that they learn now that your presence taught them something, and your presence or the time that you had together was the gift. Okay, that was the gift. Your time together was the gift, because it brought them some things that they needed to learn about themselves. They realize that now. And they realize, I feel, that if they have any future success, or they're gonna have any future success when it comes to love and relationships, they're going to have to let their walls down. They're going to have to open up more. They're going to have to express themselves with the Page of Cups, because that lack of expression, okay, or opening up, is actually what caused the failures or the obstacles in the connection, okay? It's like sometimes you have to, like, if, like I did hear love, sometimes love isn't enough. You know, maybe they love you, maybe they loved you, but they weren't willing to drop their guard, okay? Open up, reveal things to you in order to have that success. I do feel like there was a communication barrier, honestly, and they regret that as well. They regret a communication, like difficulties in communicating their feelings, okay? Because like sacrifice, when you sacrifice something, you give something up for the sake of something else, right? Sometimes you have to cast things aside without necessarily wanting to do it. I feel like they gave you up, or they might have cast you aside even though they didn't want to, but it's because they couldn't allow you to get close, is what I'm getting. Like, they were afraid to allow you to get close to them. They were afraid that you would see them for what they really were, okay? Who they really were. They didn't want to reveal who they really were to you, okay? I feel like this box is saying they were hiding some things. Maybe they didn't want you to see the real them, is also what I'm getting. But I also feel like you were the gift. You were the one who brought lessons into their life. I'm also feeling like they regret that they had to learn the lesson after the fact. Okay. So you were a gift to them. You were the channel by which the universe delivered a lesson to them. They see it now, like hindsight 2020, right? The relationship was new though, and it's like it had so much potential to become more, but it was fleeting. It became fleeting instead, okay? Like maybe your person at the time did not take the relationship seriously with the Fool energy, okay? They did not take the relationship seriously enough. They treated it maybe as fleeting. Maybe they treated it carelessly with the Fool energy, is also what I'm picking up. And now they're learning their lessons from that. Maybe they're afraid you have resentments, okay, about the connection. All right, maybe they feel that you have let go. Maybe they wish they could reach out. All right. He has headphones on, so maybe, you know, there's songs that remind your person of you. Okay, so I do feel that they were not willing to open up enough, sacrifice their ego in order to have success with you and cultivate something more than just a fleeting relationship. Do you see? Because it was going to take them to drop their wall, drop the ego, in order to let you in order to let you see the true them. And they weren't willing to sacrifice that. Okay? So, I'm going to pull from my bag here. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what other messages we can get from your person, like as far as what regrets that they have. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. Okay, confirmation. You can't get any better than that. Oh my gosh. Okay, they did not open up like this box. They so needed to, though, in order to help this relationship move along. All right. Let's see. The cards don't lie, okay? Uh-huh. The cards don't lie. So basically that's confirming what's in this reading, that this is fact, this is the truth. Okay? Texts. Okay, so maybe you guys communicated, via text a lot. And maybe, like I said, I was getting the vibe that there might have been problems with communication. So maybe some things got lost in translation, okay? When you guys communicated. Maybe there was a language barrier. I don't know why I heard that. Let's see what else. I've needed you more than you know. Wow. More than they're willing to admit. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of sad because this relationship had potential to be so much more than it ended up being, you know. It says, I should have told you. Yeah, they should have told you how they felt. And they didn't. Oh my gosh. Idiot. Right? You don't know what you got until it's gone, I guess. Let's see what else we got. Number 4. I see you shining like the star that you are. They have so many regrets because they feel like you're looking good, you're doing your thing. Wow. Maybe other people are noticing you. They see you had a glow up and they regret not telling you how they felt, not opening up. Let's grab some more. Let's date. Maybe they want a second chance. Maybe they want to come back and date you again. Okay. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe you guys went on a few dates, but it's like it didn't really get to develop into anything because they weren't opening up. All right, or allowing the relationship to progress. I'm not who you think I am. Now, didn't I get the vibe from this that they weren't revealing themselves truly, that there might be some things that they were hiding or some secrets, right? There you go. So there were definitely some things they were not telling you, and that's why they realize now, okay, or they regret that they didn't tell you. They wish they would have, though. Okay, that's why this is here. It says, I should have told you. All right, so there were some things that they should have revealed to you that they didn't, and that's what kept the situation from progressing or having success with you. Okay, so stack number 4, this is your reading. I'm going to send you much love. I hope this connects. If it has, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell for notification to support this channel. If you want a personal reading, by all means, please go to the description box. All my information is down below. I will also include a clip at the end of this video with all my info. If you feel that you want to contact me, you could also find me on Twitter and on Instagram. So sending much love to you. Take care, and I'll see you real soon.